Hello. So yesterday I was saying that I'm gonna be back with this game, Watch Dogs 2, to benchmark it, but this time with Sly 2080 Ti 4K All Ultra, and we're gonna try to play around a little bit with the settings, so you can see what kind of performance you can expect, just in case you are thinking to buy, let's say, a second 2080 Ti. And I'll tell you my straightforward conclusion that I've reached, I think, some time ago. Sly is pretty much dead. I can count the games that they can really take advantage of this kind of settings on the fingers from one hand. And the first one that comes to my mind is Jedi Fallen Order. That's an example of how games should be coded so they can take advantage of this kind of games. And the one that I'm truly waiting for is Red Dead Redemption. I want to see, and as far as I know, they have a built-in benchmark as well, so it's going to be fun to try all kind of settings there. And I hope um, is going to be able to take advantage of these two 2080 Ti's. Till then, we're going to have some fun with this kind of games. This is a game from 2016, and let me tell you, I was amazed by the quality of the graphics in this game. But let me tell you a little bit about the difference between the clear difference between 12080 Ti and Sly. First thing you will notice is the smoothness of the gameplay and the extra details that you can see. I don't know if you, I mean, there's no point to take screenshots and try to look for the differences in this kind of things. You will notice it immediately. You have that feeling, that sensation that you see, like your eyes can see much more than with a single 2080 Ti. And that's one thing. Performance wise, I'm not impressed at all. I think the only games that they were capable of exploiting this kind of settings were Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Jedi Fallen Order, Batman Arkham Knight, and I don't know. I think pretty much it. And this one, Far Cry 5, Far Cry. I don't know the one with the Montana. Uh, with a story in Montana happening in Montana. I forget. Far Cry 5, I think. Yeah, Far Cry 5. And that's it. So there you go. Got me. Corona got me. Ooh, hope not. So if you're thinking to buy another 2080 Ti, I would advise you to wait or just invest in pretty good monitor that is capable to give you 4K in high refresh rates. And for me, this PG27 UQ from Asus, it's absolutely amazing. I think it's doing a great job. The HDR really makes a difference in gaming, plus the high refresh rate up to 144 Hz is absolutely stunning. Obviously, ain't gonna be many games in which you're gonna reach those kind of frame rates, even with two 2080 Ti's. So don't before buying the second card, I didn't had like any, how to say it. I didn't inform myself very much about this Sly settings. So I've read only about the hardware, what it does, how it's performing in this kind of thing, but not in gaming. And I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be awesome. Well, I was very surprised. It has huge potential, depends a lot on the resolution that you are using. I'm using only 4K resolution, so probably if I'm gonna use, let's say, 2K resolution, like 2560 on 1440, the frames will gonna go sky high. But I don't know. My intention here is to play all the AAA games in uh, in 4K with best settings possible. And as I was saying yesterday, there's the big question is when you're playing these games in this kind of settings, is there any point in applying, let's say, quality filters as well? Because to be honest, only if you, let's say, take some screenshots and put them side by side, only then you'll notice any differences. Till then, especially when we talk about moving images and this kind of quality in settings, I don't think it makes any difference. But it's gonna take a lot from your frame rate, from what you see, applying the quality filter. So I'm sticking only with FXAA because it's doing pretty much the same thing as AA, but it's much less taxing on performance. So there's no point, as soon as you have, let's say, as soon as that you see that you have FXAA in settings of a game, there's no point in turning on the other quality filters, except, let's say, the AF, which is not that taxing on performance. So hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time with the next game.